straight just say any pie ni ura wa wankasa wani su bebru enwa enizi nails and beauty the hair mama ajusu sphincters kotobabi ecobank echiwa pe open so amaka sisi fa phone na ko TikTok na ko hwe Z nails and beauty aka the hair mama obehu say ampa enwi ahodo a obohu dewuro ewo honom enhia se obekompo frɛ ya odo de bebrel 055 3837201 055-3837-201 na the hair mama on sort out simple. Afei ye kwani mu atene me da wo mu ase anopa yi ye ka pena esie wo hwe ankanya ne bire mu nanso na de persintem tinso no awewe ama sabire de ye se nnuane te se bro ne mo ne atoko ne ayoyo mu nyina ye mfa nko ama no ne nyesa ye de kwa ekomberry yen into 80 billion Ghana cedis agri support provides 1,000 Ghana cedis per hectare incentive to farmers. Now so kosanso amanfo bisa say so we bono ne bono east for ne free mo northern regions in siani nyina one village one dam ne ekosi sen ananso ni begum na anoso intimi sustain akuafo no na yaba manifesto check Saturday NDC launching the manifesto no almost say taxes based and now be year fuel and say no fa chronicle or say tourism industry for no say 24 hour no said your mucheche mu no ama wonu ma confused kakra ti Eric Eji wa hey obi yi wo mu confusion efi afi then Baumia host the media ono so say I am a VIP with no authority sabri die enye me ena tumi ne wo me ho inti no se tumi ne ba me ho a ena mo be hu me ankasa me ideas ti we ne nsem me nsa enne ye ka ho asem ya wasane tano ye political analyst and na George udin ama o George ekwianse this year George Prince George surname Krobia George Krobia Sante oye NPP communication team member
the deputy national communication
enye me inform so ame kai wo meeting because wa onkrofo na ankyere nipa wo ba nti Prince so antwera ama me nti na me say George udin ama no nti me nim wo kranti na makai o first name Prince Pacho Trotobo ase twero no 5 abra o there be so unim said the ade ni tie jai dia wuyi sheme ma me nkasa
and them a good boy
no be good boy yeah the radiaze ye be bompa ye hata weji enti Pacho George Krobia Sante Deputy Communications Officer Emma NPP and Eric Eji Deputy Bono Regional Communications Officer Emma NDC and it is a deputy distance enti ye be deputize kama asaneta no de ohemfimfini ya na nkrofo na ebisa enti wuti ofaya ohemfimfini sa de ohemfimfini mu hu mo be hu mon kan wa ko anto we ofaya ma chi en hu ti se efie boko
na
nsem ha
no say people for bo hu po woni ajakwa bena
sa
enra metie mo 12 o'clock news also
I see
na ye bisa say adentina some of the media houses were left out no manoma nipa na wo akache ha mo ne kasa e no o si wo nkrofo bi kura te say ya akora man ne ajakwa bena mpo a dodo na nim say omo pay aban na sem ana omo nkam wa aban no omo kura po omo bai na say ade na apaska nim say ndi wante
mante no o kan we
mo studio news ya
okay ewo UTV news so na PSFM okay
nti omo abo woni
it is okay
ajakwa bra ho po
enye hwe
mo nkam wa aban na mo so ade na mo yesa
enye hwe kan adwuma ne ho kan adwuma ne ho George Akwava
yeah me also
now what to say
nyame adaro ma me ho ye offer some okay
mona wa bo me ho podo
offer some kaya so oba moving pick
so wa nkata mama or say
reception and MPP for the man. Be honest. I was watching you closely.
I don't want to talk about
that.
Show,
the way our party for boys no, yeah, of our camera. Why are you away? You feel what you said. MPP for you who start to watch, but that's why yeah. Who you feel nipa? What you say?
I am not the subject for discussion this morning. I beg you.
I report share. O share of Adekye. Me be kumuni me ni farentare share. Clearly, where offer belongs. They say, brother, Erika J. Muchan to man, much of yam offer. But my mentia MPP for you now.
Okay.
I share the title, me crew work as a phone. I bring constituency for. Na memo won so abaso woni media for organ nyina odo any the way a magiri uraba mood ba omia atum anytime bi obeton sa afre mu ahonkeka mo de agene so no kire se mo ready se mo ne be dikasubom na me ya adoma obeye man panyini 2025 ekwa na ye hye mo bo se won se obegina simpi so no ne nsem o kan nyina kire se o media for e wona koma so na odwene mo ho eti ya beba ho yebedo mo suko but me preamble na ne say nyame nhira central for organ nyina enne mo kire se mo doba omia na mo do MPP na ba bia no kore ne wo no e ho na makoma ho de e wo na no kore ne so central for central for some na make ya unya central ni na me bo abaso so my bone
baby we central ni a unyi obi ba kono nipa e kwa akansi a o si o me wa asem kan betie ni wanya kwan abusa kosa ana bebusa me kosa
na ya uyen central ni na ba ku bi na no ewa ban mu a na central ni ukokova the program kwa ajo kofro anwaka ansa na watimi akova program hwe ba bia de motena o moving
agenda we dey me pese me
hwe ba bia de motena o moving
mo agenda we dey me pese me
ka central for MPP ni Mahmoud ba o me bun central for sa na pese me ka
nim se ni nyina kan adwuma no ho ne ma ne ye de ko akwaba na ho te say na obeka Prof Jane campaign team hu mo mama ne mama hu si wanya post ana yesa uni se ubedru drobo congress ansa na wababak na wabefaka kusuma ube careful. Oh dear, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And you portfolio near there.
With the prince message.
Oh, Debbie. I said that no me cry me man send you congratulations.
Deputy spokesperson.
Okay. And my catch yourself a mamma and mammy na me any moon puni. Okay. Oba umu anti fama me mammy na me any moon puni. Na no so me catch fifi boa for so on 5 doctor na pu mami. Ono so se omo ye nhyehyeye so omo wia. Doctor na pu se running mate for no my word am me pem puni. Na
no ko ya order no one. So agency.
Oni ye so microphone e jewa ye be krada ma. Enti dia o ye gube ya o boy jira.
Rewind.
I can comment what guy said there be a share topic to cry. It's there will be fat topic to mansion Enti ye beka drought no ye wi na se monya kwan. Eric, the oka be on cover be a Udenya butre. Enti modaro ma fire odi kan ba Canadian. Ye beka drought ni kan ya fe ye wi a na ya kan manifesto. Eric be ma yen na fe minua be ma George Crobby Asantin so aka Dr. Baumia host the media no anymore ensem. Eric Kafra de na wo kanu na ema timizanjia obi meme de ni nyina de na eba enti anti wonye so no nti de
money anko obedi nti na nyankopɔ ma ma kinti
so
nyame adu serious okay all right.
Let me use this same opportunity to find that despite media and namase
okay
from Tamale your call lunch your campaign my wider coverage your science so I call Winneba and also Mosan assisted a proba yebo both running mates and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama team also no. Mo nko fu di echi ye hu kwan a reportage and so far so good. We do appreciate a lot. I'm sure
Monso mo aye se me kama mo no monso mo ama me invite. Nti ma nya kwan ama flag bearer president Mahama.
The enemy say invite respect me but I'm saying na in person invitation.
Se mo ma me invite anka me medjuma no me ni mo bia ni
fa che se bia na nka okra wo kosan bia obebusa.
Onka me bisa kosan why not?
Ba o de mama me de weko. Now so pe profile.
Me pe prof senka me buy na me ni prof akasa se prof person me
prof obeba we e boshe
we are deputy spokesperson e dey say uti me
obeba no abetwetwe nkomo kama we are now the Gen Z so aba
so that diabolics the I mean if you work for so mo ye
50 boss so no 56 years so Gen Z obi e pani o kwatena ha 3 questions e busa boss na order.
Don't worry, no aso nye be kwenti na de this am said that dey check over here but ye ni awon odi aye ntimi nkeka enkoye campaign nti ye say e ka ensuo na entonene ehun komo a e be ba ne nhihye ya na ban de egu akwan it will say me who say one daily graphic front page no
Mr. Mandase topics be say mo proper but there's no need reading them.
There's no need reading them. Really? Adekye.
By just looking around the environment, you can, say anything that you must be abreast with what is happening in the society.
Okay.
It's like my share my colleagues here, and then the AAA, Ajay, Asante, ni Asani.
You.
I'm actually be measured social media, baby. Probably a bonidria and sign a dig form.
For real.
I'm telling you. What's your job? If you are about to move, this is
Ampa.
Nadia Mobo.
Idea Mobo. Come on, video.
Idea Mobo.
That's it. But I mean,
the forest, the phone in
I am for.
Oh, are they?
As I windy galam says, Kada.
But so one casa him for the galam says.
Exactly.
Dano na hana na o no o ti obi mu na akwhye mu nti nana mo sorry no mo
ya wo retentive memory
me kai ena e kwa na e ka se na wo aban mu o kono si say we there nana no mo ha
na o tufo
of amenya
nti omo mutu dala no na agbo ni dua no
there be nananom efi so no say omo no mo share
enye ni pokobo nananom amane no no wan kan yi
ena e say nananom so say no mo hwe de omo ntie ne yi but
tika chirebo kuro ne bi nananom fanche no wan kan ne bone so wan kan ne bone so no kra say obi na akwhye mo kwaye nim ti nananom mo sorry ti we de mo fanche no
yo mama chia adofo agbesi segbefia ne pesua
agbesi no wo ho Minsaso na mebuni ne
Alonso Pessoa ne China Joshua Munyana and Charles sister ya DK19 ne chia baby a obia sister ya somehow na drought issue aban see what they say 8 billion
Ghana cedis.
So we are in election year. Figures.
Which is $500 million.
So figures. We are in election period.
Okay.
Those monies will definitely sink into individual pockets. We are very much aware.
What concluded that?
3 months into election. Look at the colossal sums that they are pronouncing. From Fona spillage, I remember very well said the current agriculture minister. I can say, is it $40 million be to disburse it to them for, to revamp their agriculture and also move forward. There was another $20-something million be or something of the sort. As to how far those monies has been distributed, I have no idea anyway.
Okay.
And I must be honest, say, under this current agri minister, I have not seen any clear policy direction. Agri-sector no echo.
Okay.
Now, if you come to the drought issue, it's self-inflicted. Nyankopon kra ne nyansem no. boy nipa bo mmoa nyina no abo antetie hu se opebre beba ekombre beba nti otumi ekora aduane se de be ya opebre ne ba obenya aduane adi nti ne se okwadwefo kontetia ne nche na kosua yansa enso entisa with human beings especially Ghana ha by a governance style yen nyina yenim what we can do to turn this economy around. And the only primary thing we can do to turn between the economy no kuya would the cost rubber from kuya because another one of the areas who here say assassin no yeba import efi baby aba nyankopon dom ye wasase yantama horo na ye san crop azone Ghana ye nim say bia we ye dua no ma we ye bia we ye dua we ye bia we ye dua we ye enti it baffles me say administration after administration they have not ventured and so mo form and share state farms kwame Nsroma ne nyansam no at the time na only cocoa pe and na ye major exporter na sustaining economy no only cocoa na other ones to say gold mono nya ade bia na ya go too much into it in terms of this it intense mining nti cocoa na ye the main year na ye de enye skabo o mine hombra enso kropo no kwame Nkrumah to me sifa pema ubia entoneda not only in Ghana but on the African continent by infrastructure in terms of your friend is saying factories no normal there be I am the sorry example our more to facilities no uko kudesha facility na oho ni nyina was one of those year Nkrumah esi Perez Dome we ya chiheya Jolu Junction it was a meat marketing board a meat processing center na chesanka yes I no money nyina oho ye wo voter can beef name no manoma palugo ne other things apart from that say yankopon nim the yema Ghana and African team and specifically Ghana what the nsuwa hodwo edomye wo Ghana asase so we san so domye asase a emu adore a etumi dua no ba within etumi yi almost everything is croppable in Ghana I bet me yield good good yield but your friend is saying President Ahoro Mabana leaders Ahoro Mabana their investment into agriculture are primary to lift the economy. They don't go there. Okay. 21st of January 1966, and Kwame Nkrumah signed your friend say agreement with a foreign entity B. Nanka omobe irrigate Accra Plains, and then Accra Plains has been encroached. It was going to be the main food basket for the Greater Accra and its environs, and even to the central region. Okay. When Samsung Tino or irrigation systems are whole the Tono etc. Ora John Mahama, his father, your friend is Nkropo. Ne papa nana or in charge of I think the state farms now watching the area, rice farms, maize and this millet etc. etc. And why is it that today 21st century technology abounds? I will feed the bebra ye betume de and make sure agriculture the main yen to me enye yan fan so ha ye ne tua pass nsuwa yankopon e de adom Ghana ya sase so I betume de bia ye irrigation this ye te hwa ye nhwe ha magalam say as sense as ni to the point say see an kropo no se wokoje asase wo nsuo bi te say pra tano ene ada nsuo kese no nchen na wo se wo pese wo set up irrigation system that's what one to form crop is the same thing to me sense you know en good no buy no so because chemicals woman no e be pollute no buy no we be die we ba kwa kola na na nyina ka bo se wo se we be tu your friend is saying borehole so ho and as we be drill na wa twinsuo na fi asase na so because of the fact to say sign adness no money nyina lichi akọ asase no money no we be hu no na no so the problems brain. Thank you. We have to look at those things. Drought is everywhere. And Yankopon was share a reaction no said yes bonum. Into what my alternatives say between adia combated drought. I bet me a crop throughout the season. If you have not done that, forget about the 8 billion series and more per year campaign.
George 8 billion no ye de den na bi su bisa say na one village one dam na ye den.
Yeah.
Yes, George.
That was it. Maminchia inu anu mahwe. Na menchia our next president. Inshallah. Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, only the next first lady. Yeah, Miss Samira Bawumia. Na menchia nanado. Barimaba Ghana PSC. Nana bema be ye bi o me ni nyina wasum Ghana sumpa. I mean him said history will be very kind to you. Yeah. In common ye di no. A very, very serious one.
Okay.
Because we are talking about Omaino, and there's some many Omaino. Food security. Yeah. Because yeah, and it's studio how you didn't come in. Say, yeah, aduane ani ya. Yeah. Sebi, enya hode ema betina studio ha. Intimi mfa eni nkomo ayi di no. What you say? Now, we share these regions now are affected now, according to the minister. Savannah, Upper East, Upper West, Northeast, Northern region, Bono and Oti. We share this about 6 or 7 or 8 regions here. I can once a year. Omunkwano contribute to about 60% of your food supply. Or mine food in any idino. These 8 regions no alone contribute to about 60% of them. Okay. Now, yeah, and the initial report so far ministry Nagada. A preliminary report no. Actually, it's about 928,523 farmers and I affected. Now, we share investment. Sir, Akuafuwe, a risk here. It amounts to about 3.5 million. Just 928,000 farmers now are making. Now, Sebio, it is not anybody's fault, and you'll be any critique. This dry spell now and say condition now true weather no Akuafo experience. Okay. Sebi we share any human activities. The way are enyan sunsun so boni e wo wiem any environment so ti da bia no hwa yipi da rubo a omobo any adwuma a omoye ebra me ame wofa ono abo Henry Kwabena Kokofu Esquire e wo ho hwa adwuma no omoye say a lot of activities yedwetwa nua basabasa niema ye bebre na wo sunsuanso ewo ewiem. Okay. What you say? Na se ne ekoba se bibise isi na enunti no empanimfo a yede oman tumi ahye omunsa se omunhwe na omunya ntotoye emayen se de be ya asoman abreni abre nyina na ebenya aduane edi eba yi ena empanimfo a meshi ansentwerofo afanto Ghana fo anim condition yakoma nko omo ashotting the oman nko ma di oman ne bone but omo ka kire yen say this is the situation as oman yakom but esan say abanbia is there to solve problems.
Na ibetwa ma problem na bansa.
Say ya, yes, obetwa ma problem na about. Say there have always been contingency plans. Okay. Osha na na dan kwakufu aro aban ba ye. Ye nye bia kra no ya commission about 80 warehouses across the length and breadth of this country. Minim say asoman oshe ye ba ye right from 2017 edibesi 2022 na ye wo food self-reliance. Okay. Because of interventions we bring about anything put in place, such as one district, one village, one dam, such as planting for food and jobs, such as one district, one warehouse.
One village, one dam. Yeah. Dams in Ibioho. In so
yeah, to be honest with you, as I speak with you, I share Daniel updated report on the dams. But I know, say you know, as part of Nsroma Papa Buama Ghana. The come we are seeing at a point in time na aduane ho abeyedin but na Ghana ye wa aduane di because of abandon hyehyeye ya what you say. Okay. But in primprin no me nim the current status of these dams. So I wouldn't even want to comment on them. Na odi eno kotrin chan ya ene wo hwe condition ye akọ abaya about 1.86 million hectares of crops and are affected. But then it is estimated saying ka wo hwe total farmers are they risk the chance of say losing crops and say omo enobaye ebe say a total to about 435,872 across these 8 regions now ya Mebo boss no. And Oshe hectares dodua a cover. It is about 745 hectares. Now ya obi busa say and no by ben na aye affected. Aye aburu ayedi. Mi say wa kwasa be sha senko abobo bi so ye beans so gum millet ne bayre. And na aye affected pa. Na minister sama yenya ntie say because of sa condition we ntino. O hwe yen expected production, agricultural production now, about 90% it is going to affect our production. Meaning say a very, very alarming situation. It's not a situation that also will be a pair akwanya be better na TV so and radio so say or the babe politics. Yeah, what you say? Because we are talking about food. Food and many pound holding and they are better say the medical can yeah need yan kin to better. It's no. But then the question is, yeah, the next question is, situation in Abano, because government is there to solve problems. And Osha Dr. Mahmoud Baumia was saying, to lead is to solve. It's you must have this understanding as a government. Say, Amamuno, Atorian Chamber to me Abba at any time. But say, Atorian Chamber interventions being, policy measures being. Initiatives ben na wode ebegu akwam na wode atimi aboa ayuman no afrisa ohaw ne apenisie no ene ministry ni say ye be betwe sika 8 billion eye abrochire US dollars no $500 million. Minister na akire ekwankora e be fa so anya say sika na free o say ye be resist kana free ye development partners ho budget realignment na eye contingency fund
ni nyina ye brofo
say oman bia no your contingency fund you sika ya twa to ho a bibi ba putupu ana bibi boy oman no pofuru mu a sika futu a ya twa to ho a ye de be ye den ye de be hwe ne ye de aso ano say ya eti say we ya ban adwuma yi ene ya oti UTV hai obi ani ho a obompa ye say yare ento no obi ani ho obompa ye say akwanhia ne de ento no but yakoye nipa akwanhia kan ya bra bone asetena mu ensem ho ejitam bia no say uji tekwa na asempo akora na nyansan mu no e wo se otimi di baako 1 cedi bia na 2 cedi bia den eto baabi na ada wo ha obeba no ahodi ni wono no watimi ade ho ato sasika ne so eno ni contingency fund a man no ye wo udi eno to nchen a o se yen budget na ye de baaye no isan say yam planning for this condition na aba no e wo se yen sakraye kakraye den e wo budget nim to make sure say ye betimi create some space, physical space be and say fiscal space be to take care of this condition. And oman bia ni wa as no nation is symbiotic. Oman bia no I mean
what time comes symbiotic.
Oman bia ya oman bia wa man no mudiga e no mudin sa wo so. And the Ghana yeti ai wo hwe ewiase amana ye no mudin sa wo so e kan ya kan. Sa so ne kan mai de akan ye. Eti no ye partners ni bi ni World Bank. IMF partners. Enti no minister ankasa bosia or development partners. If you see you ska bebre aye twa to ho a ukọ oha bi sa mu a benefit me ye hyehyeye e me yetimi di bi be so ase.
Thank you.
Enti ya no clearly no mama just ma.
No, there be my.
Me di ma see for why dey me bo abaso. Me di ma see just a second. And then hyehyeye interventions ni bi ni say aban say or the tabo ato I mean export of grains like abro any sane mane say we ya ye betimi anya aburo no kakra na wo man num sese no na ten ankasa Ghana for na yetimi aye dey me
da say Eric Yanko
Eden there say drought no ye nim negative impact e benya we nyina so already no inuane bo eden ankasa see am no kasa say food inflation go over 21%. Africa nyina wo hwa mana hodo a eduane boeden a Ghana yedi mu akotene pa eni nyina ye government policy and the insensanso no ba nti no ye nyina ye nhye sapomu nsu ye nim se emu eden and e wo mu se ubu o man those unforeseen circumstances na betimi a okay. That is why always you ought to plan ahead. Say, planning ahead, these challenges in the ways of resolving it, and yana kakra. A series and an open and I'm share my sister station back when I say a Greek minister address Ghana for ne more mudi go akwa munisika ye twa se ye de koto se ye fancy anon kwa na fa mo ho bra. Well, I think it's in the right direction, but Ghana for a lot of questions to ask this government. Why am I first one mismanaged the agri sector of our economy for the past 8 years? I mean, you don't get it. Because yeah, eduane bo be ye din wo krum ha to the extent say wo fa koto atopa so ko president o say friend atopa wo fa na timi be ka kire so no body a ese ne bo aye den o ne din no ayi akoto hwan na ye atopa ya wo fa ye yesu say eduane bo e den no ye wa na atopa be ka kire so ono ofiku so election na me no
and today you see the now nim dada
okay and no can short and mo ne
so na mo manifesto ni media
e ho ne hia me mo kra enti no ofa koto be ka kire say aduani abu na no firi kuma say ba nkran otobode o kwan otobode duro 3 cedis eno e be ye nchini wa shi okroma ewie na wo fa oman mu ewie na wo fa ankasa ne kra bode ba nkran obi ana aduani abu a abu ono to ne 3 cedis ya na ye wo ha na yesu kun nti in the history of our country yenya aban na ono edija business government kra ko se hwi kototo bode na de abegu ministry nti se wo central region na se bode bode na wa foka na wa banka na wa beto bi wo ministry o sampa
ba se sa be ne pensi
no so eno na me chere ono look at the logic in my argument, you get it. The otimi krom sunya o sun say aduane bo ede ministers or ton body o ministries nti say aduane bo ede o sora no pa on fa bus obedu ministry a obenya body ato. That is the logic of we have the men, this so called men. E komo ade Ghana for krom anya easy na me de twa ma wo kra wo the statement na o issue ye no oh na no ada abra chempo ye de ba Greek yes ma wani na ho na ye adwuma na wudi hotels echi say ye mfa mount o concentration na na ye business your hotels kakra kan senet o beji afa yeah aban we betena konwa isi enye say all is well o 2024 yeah ye import aduane nko 26.7 billion adena ye planting for food and job. What kind of policy documents na maize, cereals and vegetables. Abromu kwatria to the extent say nipa e wodo mane ne pete mo ye portrait adwuma no na omo kofa abro bokini. Abromu kwatria to the extent say in 2018 ye ko borrow abro e wo ECOWAS buffer stock na dey feed free SHS nkwada. Meanwhile we are doing planting for food and jobs. Me no ka say in 2023, your rice import on Kwane is 6.8 billion Ghana cedis. Rice. In the planting for food and job, now you invested 2.8 billion Ghana cedis for the past 7 years. The results, no, what is it? Your results, no way. In 2022, you cracked tomatoes from Burkina Faso, $400 million. Burkina tomatoes. Wabra aban area planting for food and jobs. Yeah, yes, I so cra onion Jenny $24 million in 2023. Aban area planting for food and job. You invested 2.8 billion Ghana cedis. Now another cash cow na aban. We connection man for sikane be kwa kudi omu nyina botom. They said omo dey COVID no. Aduane bo din okrom anya easy na the worst of it all
Accra ha nko a
oman mu ha the worst of it all ne ayi mo flag bearer nkran brief need Alhaji Bawumia okogina north ye o ka kire say aban bia ma emebo bra papa wo north da je MPP aban because mo ye Palugu Dam because yes omaye yes so no dey we are building we built the all kind of fun kwa ya be sine Palugu Dam na mo say nsuo no kwa ebie bagre dam na ebe sone agum na e de aye adwuma pa ama ye di so mfaso no ye tue sika $12 million and the ama contractors are omuntwa blog crowd site.
Thank you.
So this connection men in government, their interest is where to get something to chop. But we are telling them say be bia one emre. So the musi bo man from how come simbeka so my one village one dam akoma 426. Yeah. Say na drought aba dam no so there na aba ho.
Okay.
Ana mo dam na mo ye no mo konsuo ni.
Yeah. Mami and comment kakra na fe yen part 2 manifesto e be sha ase we ereke so eno iba Saturday nti Sunday the na George so ase Crispo Ofufu I laugh sa enter gata when I heard ex-president Mahama promising to reset Ghana in 4 years. How can you reset Ghana in just 4 years whilst you couldn't manage to solve common doom? So Crispo eno and then Kimathi Rafiatu Adia, those who brought Bawumia as an economic wastegate decided to ignore him when they realized he was a fraudster. How much more Ghanaians? Mami K. Papabi, Dr. Bawumia and the NPP are the best solution to Ghana's problems because they are the only hope for Ghana. We have seen the difference between the NPP and NDC. While NPP is good at implementing new policies that are beneficial, Mami Kewa and Eswati. Nana James says the opposition is very rich, then the government. The NDC man is using tablet, John Mahama using convoy, and the ruling party using bus. Abladefia Kuma, I don't understand why upon all the loans taken, still our economy is sinking, and we are proud to say we have an economic wastegate. Economic wastegate, chese diakani na atemonku anti Ablade ma edit amount. Nanaya, good morning, sister. Please, if I may ask, we spent a lot of money on the so-called planting for food and jobs. Please, sister, what is the impact or on the ordinary Ghanaian? Masawudu Bantama, I'm confident that our country can overcome its current challenges under the leadership of His Excellency Dr. Bawumia and Dr. Napo. Vivian Etro says, Sister, how can the minister say they put contingency in the budget? He should come again. Okay, Juve Evans, Taya, are the manifestos of both the NPP and NDC and Movement for Change aligned with that of the NDPC objectives? Reject hate speech. That's his hashtag. Okay. I take the last one from Donny Bernard McClelking Phoebe. NPP should stop giving excuses every day, COVID and Russia-Ukraine war. What's all this? Was it only Ghana that got affected by these two circumstances? This government has mismanaged the economy, and we must be bold and tell it in their faces. NPP never again. Wise man Makai Ode. So other correction.
Eric make his statement. It is factually inaccurate.
Okay.
Well, since 1998 to date, the highest food import value Ghana has ever achieved was in 2014.
We number for now. Okay.
Sika fixture there ya crediane about me since 1992 free 1998 ABC and then in 2014.
Okay.
Close to $1 billion.
All right. So correction.
Yes, so he lied.
Eric Yanko, the new crusading guide, also Mohammed's 24-hour economy proposal leaves tourism industry operators confused and to deconfuse their mind and tell us about the taxes mobile scrapping.
Yeah, me that's it. Yeah, and say Saturday and I launch a manifesto. And some baby room, but quickly, many are not tested say. Opposition for use to tablets, use V8 na mobile bus, buy for bus. Yeah, scammers. Yeah, fab V8 in the bus. You say a quite problem. I'm paying for net bus. We can't be lying always. We can't. And let them know. Aside politics, we have our personal lives. Okay. Yes, aside politics, ya juma ye didi. so they should know. No, me won't feel. Let them know. We call for them come there, man. They are those commenting that way. And American children say, aside politics, we have our private lives. You have your age, my age, my didi. This is a party where I come there. Don't
want to
Sebi. O party where I now I is a party in video now. Abra boy basa. Keep on work. Quickly. Ya launch a manifesto. Na dedi kan His Excellency ka say o niema do nsia bia isi na so first 120 days no. Say nka ba ma start if you are nanka match.
Well, 9:27 by 9:37 you should be done. Doesn't mean 10 minutes.
Me that say His Excellency say your manifesto na e dey aba no already say e be reset Ghana because baby Ghana bobredu no aban nhihye ya twen ya kwa chebe 50 years. Nti enema pi wo hwa ho behia se ye be reset no na a revamp the economy back. Nti o se Ghana for to abama na yeso ni in as a president and the first 14 days or the ben name the cabinet and parliament approve mo. We are ready to work. There's no time for us to waste. You be making sure say your next administration you be practicing lean and most efficient government, which is ye maya so for emro edusia waka. The code of conduct so be ba e be magana e can say aban officials no e be more live standard life omunko conflict to say the way mo ye ne no. You be say so holding national dialogue, national economic dialogue. Our Ghana economy. I've been in the back of 14. There were a lot of people in this country. Almost you say, baby, I know my need to who be here say, I buy a frank crown crane share. Near whom quite a bit to me do a man about Brafaso. We believe in the people of Ghana. We will do it. Your first 100 days, you see a best scrappy e-levy. The entire say a best scrappy e-levy is simple. From day one, I buy the e-levy. We never supported it till say omo pass ye. Ye any omo confrontations e ba ye mrashi bedwe fie nto kwa isisi ye nyina no. Ye see e ba your first 100 days ye best scrappy. E bi COVID levy. Ya President Akufo-Addo ne Alhaji Bawumia nko ane won kaidum e ma yare a ato wiase nyina ne oman. Ya obi penso na HIV AIDS e ba. Obi penso na malaria ba. Obi penso na measles nkwala yare ne ntenche me bai but aban bie ni wa otim de yare agito bi se mampeni Akufo-Addo ene Alhaji Bawumia ena me ne o ka se yare a aba atwam kono yegusu tua hoto eno so ya shega na for bo say your first 100 days your best scrappy from there ebiem emission levy eno so ya shega na for bo say your first 100 days your best scrappy ebiem VAT on electricity na ye ko pass mrana nke de be hwene ekuma Ghana for started the day you say no so ye be bo atu agu enye adwuma okuma quickly my memory of 24-hour economy so
me 24
I say ho na ode me koy ba na mpesa me kemi bia answer na
me ma
crusading
taxes no the new crusading guy
okay
and also tourist operators and more tourist sector tourism industry
I don't understand them. Confusion on my element or my city, but they be or money or margin or mutim on my own confused. We are simple.
Okay.
Ya car. And let me tell you this morning. And for 7 previous on my own margin say Casa on Betias and they are there or Motias.
Okay.
And I'm one ya Mosi Yanemono. Must move it to me swada. Ye mean Yanemo. But Ghana Nina are buying subjecting to the hardship for the past 4 to 8 years. No. Ghana bebu na where we school at Nefi, be 7 years on age man. Ye chene 24-hour economy no monte ase. E dey any 24-hour economy. The year can say baby o my Ghana bobre na dru no. Ye ntimi mfa ni nyina anye na. Yankopon bo wiase no don ya de bia na ye wodon hwe do nu nan na wo. Ye te ye Ghana dadai. Na ye kwa adwuma donhwe nwotwe a de aka ni nyina na ye de akoye na e wofie ne de keka. But what we are saying is you should the rate at which unemployment rate should to cost. You were by somewhere 8.4%. Nene, I should to be 14.7%. No. We can't sit and say Ghana mebuno and qua or how many activity musa. So what we are going to do is say areas be a public sector. Yeah, buying juma more buying work control. You be making sure see a juma na you be running shift na my efficiency. At the same time, you recruit a lot of taxes. Na yet media juma. Enti ye di kan aka say your first 100 days no ye de ho mra be ko mra hye bedwafie na no na koye mra ye kwaji atum that is the bill omo pass na be act nti ye de mra e beta 24-hour economy policy nature na de ye kan say ye bobo some areas in the public sector say baby to say passport DVL ports ne de keka ho enim how our system here choked already. They call for MPS by on Bay Port expansion projects. Yeah, so them said they are still there working MPS. Oko port this year, MPS almost start strength around 3,500 or so. Almost run a 24-hour economy port this year under MPS segment. Into Omono, time Gapo have one up one befi or more than MPS part and they don't sleep. Ghana, Gapo has side near workers almost 11,000. And ye can in say. And yes, say Jumani ho. Debi obeko port na container gu ho. Amanfo esu me container be deport e ko be 2 months me nya access kra nyiye. Debi aso dollar eno aba wo me akasa ya bufo by dollar de chen ecosystem. Na no na 15.4. And the rate at which businesses in suffer no. And ye ka say ye the 24-hour economy policy be ko one area in the public sector ye nim se be boa amenye enough revenue on time. Nti de be etiawa. Already no yaka say baby a 24-hour economy policy betimi more effective no I was see enough security ya promises say your first 100 days in office ye kwakoye massive recruitment to the security forces of which ya emphatic say be recruit 25,000 at a go the customs police immigration any other ones na can na be recruit now at the end of the day no say oh ko adwuma anajo na bambo wo ho there's no problem. And areas na ye kan nya se adwuma ni ho adwuma ne wo ho but the nsa no na enso adwuma no so nti nipa no kwa no pa no nwotwe a opon nwumre nonum no nipa na nke wo so mutimi clear ne nyema ma no they couldn't clear amoko tena adwuma mu anopa no nwotwe ko pima nwumre nonum yes oh network e jam no nkwa e be 3 hours nti nipa no ofi jam off me krom suma ahenkro se nka oba be yi ni nyema report no oba akra oba di na awtwe ko na awtwe mi no wontimi yi ni nyema oba be yi what we are saying ne say adwuma baako ye be run 3 shifts ama nipa miensa atumi aye because enema na astake wo port ho no nipa ne yi ne niema otua to de mo man no to na otua de ama man na ye de ye man no ho adwuma nipa no so na okwakoye adwuma saa 3 shift no ono so ye betua ne ka ntia de na ye create another opportunity say de be ya efficiency be ye adwuma in the system. This is a common language. It is our hotel business and our tourism business now so ntima say opetemu na wo nipa na ye ka se ye run 3 shift ama omo aba no de ofi mi kro mo bo nim sa ahomachi 2 am e na obetimi akwa yi ne nema e wotemapo
all sectors of the economy and as a
parts of public sector and a private sector and untina me boboso ama your public sector attention wo and a private sector no so incentive packages and also who sign on to the pack at the bema so let me proceed with it into what we hotel business e bia wo patem ho no nipa o free micro mo ba onim say bo anaju 2:30 a ya man time so kwa ne care picanto no betimi akle ba mre bi atwam no na sa anaju no enye adwuma nti se nipa ne ba na ope baby ada patem anti ya hotel no wo no obegina ha ase ogina port amade ache o mepe baby nda you also run shift because the workers no mo ba no pa no nyo mo na besia tenemu and some of the hotels in this country already be more running 24-hour economy okosunya ne say Elizabeth Hotel anaju betimi akodu anaju anytime maybe so obenyata
club of no mo bisa say omo no mo ye night operators
na omo ko sa
confuse bi no
club of no omo sama ade eche no
omo so mo ye night operators
this 2 days ago na me hwe social media na say hotel bi okuma say rich condo so say then omo ye all black party and opasa me ye nyina na omo guso sa omo na ebisa question utimi say free anopa enwumre 8 e ma de cha anopa 7 na we we bebusa me say wo de 24/7 24-hour economy. What question is that?
All right.
Na sama na nkofo no gina ho esa no we dey no buying product from the club no monto nyema. So we are coming to create job. That is it. DVL the same problem e wo ho. And ye ka say yana
10 minutes so check out time na me dem 10 minutes.
Hey, na sambe na okay. Because you will key sectors are His Excellency Adekye can one some say.
Ja no for money po.
Now also dey na we. Cause you key sectors are yaka say a target.
Okay.
You were the manufacturing sector. You were the agribusiness, your pharmaceutical sector, your construction sector, sanitation sector. Because you took Roma, you nimsa no pa. A man for any abra you could you man. I feel a Zoom lion for Sunam Kruma, you're trembola. No other issue. What we are saying is all those in your money now, you be making sure say on be bound to the park. Now park now, but no money kwa. What's signing on to the park? Your incentive packages are ye de be mama o djuma na yakono. Nti me de ma no si form no. Say be a agro processing business. Now we're signing on to the park of 24-hour economy. Yes, say, when you know my hodina na utia ne kane na ene aye ade a abe problem amount. Ye ma special meter from time of use tariff meters. Into say bosom so na be utia 200,000 electricity bill. I buy it to me absorb 50% of the amount. E be ye be special.
Thank you, George Yanko, on the Mohammed and tourism industry operators confused. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh no, I'm confused now about the question.
I refer to what you do. Now, Metiano, I say, Madonna Messuna, maintain your baby. Now, Erika D, Mr. Mahama. And you know, I got Ghana for say 12 months, I am 3 months honeymoon. 3 months, 90 days, maybe what? Into the first 100 days, what is he talking about? It's clearly an intro. This is the same president, the same former president.
Again, the money
the same former president. And I catch Ghana for say, Motu Abamana obey here 3 months honeymoon. True of us. And was I trying to was I catching the first 100 days obey say. Clearly, Papa is confused. That is just basically he's confused.
100 days.
The inconsistency.
It's 1 year and 100 days out of the 4 years.
Yeah. No, I'm just referring on one statement. Say a man honeymoon of 3 months. And at the same person as a channel and was a Ghana for within 100 days.
Okay,
what do you call no twin China? Yeah. And this manifesto. Clearly, no, a copy and paste. But I don't hear.
I'm a copy.
Oh, I'm a copy MPP. But I see a copy and paste. But only me make us say. To say, you are Mahmoud Baumi, I can say, Yamiana don't be done. Now Ghana for the Bani and Shannon, sir. You know, semi they are physically challenged. Any more faults, a condition be no more. Obemo tertiary education free. Mahama so I be associating them. I be the same things on those tertiary education free for persons with disability. Are good? But the question is, near all Shabono, near record, anything, the credibility, anything, send a Ghana for who? Yeah, you are Mahama Abreso. In the history of this republic, or my penibia my or the a tour a backroom has in Mahama. To the extent said 2014, or Kofa a tour by Edinburgh to condom any cat trusses. Second idea no buying a little fool, Emma Yenedi, Papa with a tour betoso. Is it yeah, cut taxes in one summer? They don't even have the moral right to talk about taxes. They don't. Because Mahama Namuno in record time. Or the taxes, Kotobe Puma taxes, found a big good Ghana for home. And yet the same papa in the air can answer man. And now Kasana and a COVID tax. Yeah, COVID the buy, and your man to toy, in you. The expenses are on mine, ye incur our COVID mono. Ye intimi and we are not even going into that, but I'm telling you, on mine.
Okay.
COVID the buy, and Yama who do a year, capital projects are who do a year, and in Yama share who do a year, are buying entry a canning and we. And again, it was captured in the budget. Nyamiya Aduma, Yoruba Mahmoud Baumia Ba, or presented a fresh budget, new budget for approval. And the budget, you know, or no necessarily any die soon in an issue of no mappa, our more money or the bum. Young Yoruba Mahama, or my penina want to me and Fankani and Siso. Your dad doing something for 4 years now is telling us, or no, at the 24-hour. Now that policy, no, the 24-hour economy, Uti Erika Jane Church the Muya. It's a telling us a 24-hour economy, no. A bear Juma Ewo in Krakesi one baby, a passport office, need DVL office as well. And Kwana. If an opposition party who table a policy, no, I say affect impact Ghana mining in our mining in our no micromarkets, no trapia say, no try mobile. I was saying, your policy, this one for sure. What's the policy, no? Passport office, just call baby.
Okay.
Or my penny could for health insurance by an echo baby.
Okay.
what you say na say if aban a wo position obi a wa ba betena konwa so da na wa mo homodin incompetent in Ghana for to ababum tia in the history of this country o man panyine bia ni wa lose e madodo to say the Yura Mahama lose in 2016 a vote of no confidence na Ghana for passing on him because Ghana for any GDA wonimu na nka wako fie na say ofiri say wako sua de nka wo ba be I am telling you sir that policy a scam eni nyina so let me tell you yeah uba me kurum akuanse ya but be demand and no for such businesses they will be never catch yourself running overnight.
What do you make of Eric Atem say okay nipa no wo bono de but o hia ne passport enti anajo no bono regional
Ghana population nipa he na omo passport cra look at you no nipa he na passport no Ghana population of over 32 million and nipa he e na woman omo passport.
You don't think that
so when you as a serious political party who your policy about affecting human life and yet that policy we
because special right
you see everything no you see the arrogance the way they speak even in opposition
the way they speak
the arrogance once Eric and message by you think someone different look at he doesn't even want me to talk but I will talk
you will talk
because you say I can do yeah me say
when they passport man
but
you see how he's talking
yeah me say Eric Eminia Kuma I was so emotional intelligence political communication you need emotional intelligence and yet you be I'm not here to please you I'm speaking to Ghanaians and you Eric na make us me say
by am chena kasa so
Eric is my guy you say me about kasa na man come to yeah just be honest kasa na man come to but the person me catch and say a serious political party our opposition our pay to me about by mo no the policy a Ghana ni ba bia no matter ba bi obi wo obenya so faso and that policy na no say scam na mo friend 24-hour economy no and no kwadan chen yeah
and na me busa set say port so obi ba port abeyi na niama nipa na obeyi na na ye hwe no ana so se niama na oyi na wanya kwan ma ne
papa na enanu no ye import na wo kurom ha na Ghana fo na manage esan ya bro ne adwemboni nti okoton ye port ne ma Vincent Baloni ne no Ghana port akodi a French business
I can't keep on this issue
no,
but one person enti ubetro
a language yeah man improve
Debbie
he's a chronic liar man improve why the top pot
mama fefem hu
no let him prove it
Eric mama
why not top pot
listen
prove it why not top pot this is not going to paper issue
be disciplined you sit here and call about your liar who are you talking
why not top pot
now Eric who do you feel about your liar
why not top pot
Mahama top pot
be not
me say yeah mama come and say who you have a chance to rebut now are you the host of the program
no they keep saying it they keep saying otonpot abronya started this agenda here otonpot
you can have my time
understanding your problem mama
you can have my time
to be BOT na
you see how you distorted the program all distorted
program see otonpot
what the all distorted program seven ameya
no I have
my time
I have one pamucho
sit
na munim ni ayebeye sesi anu se ba ko kasa mun kaila George Beto aso na wa conclude na Eric Mike no Eric
no
Eric Mike no
semi din tra na me nim tro ni na wa kasa me tro
unim se de ya ade no wa
na me mani pan kasa no
se wo se wo na no si
na no si na de o TV na sorry kwa da ko ka kire
kasa no so be kasa
na me se na de o TV na sorry kwa me da ko kire ma
very disciplined
enti man improve
prove it improve out here we be rebate
Debbie I don't get it there o kasa me te wase ba me de ne se e afidie ho adwuma ne ye obi hwe
that is the best intimate in mama na be
George yeah Ghana for hwe na minim se Ghana for hwe ni nyina be hu se ewiase nipa O kasame
George Pacho.
Oh, yeah,
into
no, but my microphone oh yeah.
They be mama who say mic they be camera nane so na ya meeting the mic two tin akobo ni din aye.
Say papa na ono say oba be 24-hour economy no. Kan ya ne kro wantimi amana nyina so. For 4 years Ghana for dadum so mu. Papa na ne ono na ese say oba na wa ba be yen sakraye. Hwe ni nsem bi o ka. He was talking about MVTI. MVTI obi a wadi man panyin atwam. Unim say there is a new law. Say a STEM education. A STEM education. MVTI and a atwam. And now can MVTI sem. That means you are not even up to speed with
TVET near there.
TVET and STEM education. And MVTI and vocational and technical MVTI. There's a new law. Say TVET and STEM. Yeah, STEM education. That is the level. You can call Ministry of Education. Call the Ministry of Education. Say no. And the vocational and technical training. No. I mean, what is the new actor? MVTI. That's the point. The man is not even on top of issues. Yayan fa don cotton chain and Yewra Mahmoud Bawumia is proposing say oba o share manifesto now the bold manifesto agenda no is about job creation
and to be upon will come to that speech.
Okay, we'll come to
yes,
but when say NDC there no.
Yes,
so NDC there no.
One kasa mama 2 minutes
no,
that
so
because of
so mama use 2 minutes. So clearly no. So clearly no. Ghana for nyina hu say Yewra Mahama oni ani so ade hunu bia a wode bre Ghana for.
Thank you.
Na sa 24-hour economy. Yes, scam.
Yenko.
Demand.
How do you understand the 24-hour
the demand
economy?
is there, you wouldn't even.
Thank you, George. May that say. Pacha Femi George. Thank you. Yes, Sophia.
Obi Sam say, how do I understand 24-hour economy?
Yes.
To be very honest, Anka me yendi senior. Now Obi can say until 24-hour economy asia. And can be borrow Minister of Agric ne word no say sani pano onko shepu. The message san come yendi senior.
But
and can be borrow
I say no kasa bi wa ne kan.
Na sabe nkan bo ne ndi obi a chem.
Oh, the kasa bi wo ye kasa
ni. The bi
enye badwemu kasa.
The bi sister we dey men kan bo.
The bi o se mu political platform ni so how dey mu ko e pata ade. Ama for so sua ade.
Many political platform.
Ene mesro paraphrase no for why. Oda no. The bi one tier ye twa so. What ya wa.
Nti men kan say me afena me be san adwen ho na say me type. Nti the makana
sabre we are wo mu no de
some NDC ni pa
me factory dictionary dia beto
na bisa me say 24-hour economy anasa wo ka kire me say won tiase American say won tiase akoshepo in the sense say if you want to strike the person
in fact say obi say o ma obi policy or say chechemu ye na mentiase na enu magina ama magina so asigina ya o say anu ya o de be ma no ne ya wo kan ya o ya mute mic no timi wan yes of fire
when the issue of 24-hour economy that policy idea was muted first the NPP feigned said they didn't understand it. So the
now they also want to tribute.
Me say time Omampanye Mahama.
Okay.
That Omampanye Dada Mahama. Obo policy idea 24-hour economy. NPP for and yes men ka say me nyi ba konfrim. Omo nyina say omo nte ase. Nti die ode buy no mra me chirichirim. It's like from that time ya chechirema besin sampempem still almost one tiase to the point say last week Ora Akomia not Timo studio one of your sister stations for her or say on tiase and then they turn to another angle and almost say the other buy nankasa kura no on tiase ohu na so who strike the percentage say MPP folk ni nyina any NDC folk ni nyina omo atra anaso mo di amanone atrantwie paa no MPP for bedo so achen e friend say NDC for meti asiasa samo ya krache for first nanka akrache for ebu man yi na menim say akrache for to me bu oman frakada right now san crofo no atra brochi atra no almost 24-hour economy no omo ntiase and I said the other by and so on tiasie and he said the other by no on tiasie na se momo tiasie dia and yanka momo na mo be cheche mu 24-hour economy e wiase he yina ba bia ne ho ye beka say some form of 24-hour economy no enya dwuma some form of now to implement it no it takes a holistic agenda say normal say na me aban metumi de agu akwan mu na ma make sure say enkrofo betumi aye adwuma through shift system say ya you are not part of who monitor the productive sector. Now I can tell you say omo ye what we describe as pure water omo ye other production produce manufacturing October, November, December to around December 3rd week they go out there to hire people on the street to come and help them produce overnight. And to say produce drinks, soft drinks, they get or they go to hire more hands within those periods, October, November, December, to meet the December demand. And to say Obiba, that's what say yebeye adwuma 24-hour. Certain sectors, I'll make me a robo into it. No, I'll make sure I'll put the akwanya begu ho and I sent to begu ho a bet me aboa ama omo around 24 hours. Just like I said, Obekaya, some about 10 years ago or almost 15 years ago. Now filling stations operate 24 hours. Now a koba and say I'm robbers tier to say gu omo so no more robo manager kum omo no. Omo nyina jae 24-hour running no filling stations no. Into filling stations omo run to a certain point no omo apom. And you say if they have enough security, I am not saying say even within this dispensation no fuel stations some of them are not being robbed, but it has reduced drastically. And say the security systems go ho I bet me a massa wonam kumaso kwan so a wo betumi anya ba bia bu fuel a abobe say 2 a.m. I didn't need to me. But me I will even narrow it down to the productive sector. So I buy and I say incoming government say of the 24-hour economy beba. The game changer itself lies in agriculture produce will be added value to it. And what is wrong about this thing? I must say up to date. To the point to say one kasa your friend is saying is it nana komi o ye den o mo yi sisi a ono se wono so wonte ase nti medwen ho amente ase se nkofo omo ye learned pano running a 24-hour economy they say they don't understand. And sister ya it is the reason a man can say sankame na me wo ndi sim dey bisam say
eye me sisu bi waka
sister ya so
Erica want
right. I'm saying the 24-hour economy. 24-hour economy no. Idea be bua Ghana pa because any bua man on. I have friends abroad. They run shift to be what best 2-3 jobs. Eldodo na your students or co school or pump or co juma factory and I say or ye Uber juma. I have heard Ore Kennedy Japan talk about when he used to drive taxi abroad. I have seen and I have a friend in Ohio or yet taxi after or a student is who the taxi no at a point no or packet no circle factory mako ye adwuma we seen it down or on scholarship we seen it down or young guy we seen it there we adwuma wo mem ha ye adwuma ketwa but the hands are not being employed to take care of hwe street to say yes ye we must ensure say you sika bi da ho ankrofo ebe koso apra anajo no mo pra enya anopa na say ye na ye ko na fe na abobo ya mo so say na beka kwanso na nyina we are in traffic. And it is very critical. Say this 24-hour economy that is being downplayed by the MPP. They should be careful. And one of their own rural and beka chira mo say omon tiase and no mo nim amambu and so omon nim de ekoso we say because across the globe nkrofo anasa amnammo mo ye serious no. They run these services. It creates employment. It boosts employment. A man if you have 2-3 jobs, you can use one to be paying your rent and then your house, whatever. And then the rest you keep.
Okay.
Right? And for me, I support the 24-hour economy in totality.
Yeah. Thank you. I feel Mami Enko. Yes, sir.
Just a minute. Tourism Authority statement. Do you have it?
Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, five the crusading guy.
No, but do you have
George?
Do you have this?
The statement. A paper by Mohammed's 24 economic proposal leaves tourism industry operators confused. Enti omukoti enti quotation be na me demand. Page 3 man crusading guy.
I have the statement here. Me can't say natural.
Me that's na work.
Yeah, first statement
na. What's what can say me
offer statement
anytime.
Mama time.
Yeah, team me. Offer statement.
What this I can't say name.
Offer statement na wo hwa ase a. Nipa o monsa hwa ase no. Dr. Aka Nyameche Jr. on the president of them.
Na de to na dwene mo.
Meba, Nensasha. Senior, I don't like this.
Dr. Aka now so worry about ya. Dr. Jaye,
Dr. Aka Nyameche Jr. Nensasha ase. Quickly. Mama Nkofa MPP manifesto committee no ma. MPP manifesto committee. Under unimsa no mo nipa 319. Manifesto committee.
Yes.
Under tourism. Why mo scammers mo. Under tourism. Yeah, under tourism no. Nipa mako 15 edina na ehye ho. Dr. Akakwame Nyameche Jr. etoso 14. So as a member of MPP manifesto committee on tourism, yeah, can you manifesto? Oh, question tourism for echi. What do they mean? No, get my argument. What do they mean?
Clarification. Thank
you.
So
what I am telling you is that the statement is coming from New Patriotic Party, not tourism.
Thank you.
Because he's part of their tourism committee. This is it.
Thank you. 1 minute. Then I
that fake life now we live in. It's better you stop.
Eric, you worry about
Eric, stop him calling here.
Okay.
Any part of Dr. Akano or Ghana. Even if your MPP General Secretary.
So I'm calling it. And I can name calling. I say be out the time you be out to
name calling me.
Okay.
Yeah. What will the class of Ghana for you? The man is a Ghanaian.
Oh yeah, on your president tourism.
Oh yeah, he's saying it. We check it. We need your president. Me check it. I'm not
check
doubting it, but I have not checked.
I have it.
Jamaican and he said, even me, George Club Yasanti Amete, as a deputy national communications director, if you say me in TBB NDC manifesto no man, as a Ghanaian, no one can answer question.
Nasa no be share drivers say chia na be kwa share metro mass.
That's a metro mass statement. But I'm not head of communications. I don't know.
Okay. Thank you. That's very interesting. Daily Dispatch. I am a V with no authority. I will implement my own ideas if I become president. But so if you know to me say my near 33 policies. Into at what point no new authority, at what point no authority?
Yeah. Ira Mahmoud Baumia.
10 o'clock. Now this one you be issue 7 minutes because there will be about 10 minutes. Yes,
I was saying
10 o'clock.
Pepe.
Edaso.
Ebi naso. Thank you. Obisa mi Musa Erika J say ofri chira asuakwa. Eric in China how chira asuakwa for be benefit from almost 24 hours. Eye nkrato obi na semenka. Na ya
wow ko fa semba.
Obi say wonya na time na wachire. Doctors Komi or Wasaman Kese government hospital. Was a mentia woman. I'm
saying they want our kind of
MPP Richie. Yeah, you see, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia said, you hear an upgrade and a reset.
Question is
yeah, an upgrade, but not reset. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia said, Ghana for here, tier rubber, brand new president, not failed former president. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia say you do di anoa to lead is to solve and not to lead is to the NDC for you.
Dr. Mahmoud Baumia also said that I am a VIP with no authority and I am asking Ghana constitution okay sikabia anase adwuma anamontuo enhyehyɛ bia o my panyini obeye no I was a cabinet approve nya salete the first kasem I was a come na hyebedwom na ma hyebedwa for approve true yakomo homabosika no akomo abosika no ye de kɔ a hwan di mu ne ye de kɔ ene ya government ye wo hoyi say ye send the budget to parliament eye hwan di mu na budget ne ye de kɔ enye na nado danko akufo ado di mu ya no ye di nkomo so wa na gam say ye di nkomo
say I na Adedankwa
me de ma wi ase me be ma wunya kwan kan wa se me be ye question for
Adedankwa Akufo-Addo di mu ne budget
no me chop flow
eti na Yewura Mahmood Bawumia kan say woye abedi akire ni rule any say obe support Niwura the president of the republic sabi UTV hire your team minimum prefer say UTV mu general manager ye fa ne say father ene general manager of UTV
but your father
and your father me say when you general manager
father MD general manager they Ken
okay Ken fine ena kofa ba adwuma wura ewo ho CEO me bo ana do you say propositions are general manager be nyina na CEO ne befa and as a general manager ne betimi a CEO ne kete say ne emesi ye pese ye bia ne yenye. It doesn't work like that. Vice president, ni role any say obe support the president, or advise it. Utu obi for enye nhyese chinchina nipa ne for afutu nyina. Me kai pa say ye ne mo ye engagement e wo moving pick no. Obi bebu say Yewura Mahmood Bawumia say wo regret bi say wo no ne ho obi bi mu say nhye bi na opese ye ya aban na mfa na no say mprempren wontimi megina ba bi e me ka say decision bi aban ne be take ya ye beto so aba e wo cabinet no ye wia e collective what the me chiro no e collective decision enti no it is not in his interest so obeka say wonu no hu obi bi hu ana wonu no but ono no ni onim ne say nyame ye na dom na Ghana for the 2 minimum na that time ono abeye omanpanyini decisions are ebeko parliament for approval na ni din e na hyase that was the underlying factor. And some common in your person NDC 40 ase so won't ase Ghana 40 ase say
mami musanchi policy 33 now to me as vice for ye no hwan din mu. So
these are the things our advice here o man panyini ni nyina akọ adwene na ogitu mu. There's nothing wrong with that. He's saying that when okachira o man panyini say o man panyini yen digitize DVLA no otiase man ansa na otimi aye when okachira o man panyini say ye import ni anye ne paperless no otiase man when okachira o man panyini say
paperless in years that year.
Don't take him.
Don't
take on him.
The lies.
We are talking about deliberate policy, government policy, and we are talking about deliberate government policy. Man, from where I am, they are normal with anybody. Okay, so anything. But the better me catch out Eric and say, we are talking about Nsroma or suggesting a president or in a yard. For instance, or yes, a Ghana card and a beboa, or yes, a property address system. Or yes, register your mofra your woman near mom identity. Every single policy be announced advice or no de my 33 of them no or my opinion in a coben chrono G2. Send my opinion and to man continue yes my because or your vice president. And of course I don't even see the difficulty in understanding this.
The idea is in the na kanu send uncle beti media.
For instance, Dr. Mahmood Bawumia advises say it's not for e-levy tax. What you say? Or you said electronic transaction no, because Ghana ye try say a bit to me a movie or mine akọ ye nimna nipa dodo na anya gidie wo electronic transaction mu ntino eni kwanse ye tabo to so but o man panyin any finance minister o ne na anya adwene ama mo de sa na te wo kire wa adwene nyina na ye befa ya de make no te ase but ene no so obeye o man panyin a ono na wo finance say ono na Ghana for kwoto about face on the ballot ni ono a say ye kobu akonta kire Ghana for ene se na Adedankwa Akufo-Addo be gina ono wo ye fellow Ghanaians na aya na Bawumia na ye na na do tumi Ghana for the man no ene ogina mu ene Ghana for di nkita ho the vice president per our constitution rule ne ye den ceremonial position under John Mahama
the suggestion under
John Mahama NDC for na say under John Mahama ye nya NDC for ka kire yen say Owura Mahama kra na address as vice president no na omo mane ko ayie na omo mane ko asori bi ye fundraising na omo mane ko social programs ya man the kwam na lead a single policy initiative because at that time the president ni mujidie but Yewura Mahmood Bawumia there he will not be peeved because regardless ni nhyehyeye ni niema no wo hwesenke be ni nyina na ban na nyina nto ana ne man panya nyina nto no 33 of them of my panyini ne ya adwene
all right
and they will say oba ono ankasa na ni suade hu ne fa po biemienu de edikan Odin Nsroma for share no. Ni edikan any say job creation. Or say the agenda is jobs.
Bonipo.
Owie no say how I bet me expand into businesses, private sector businesses. And nunti no say o hwe aban akonhomabo sika obeyi 3% fiscal space no person oyi 3% which amounts to 30 billion. na yes CD ama private sector said ye be ya eniema bi anka aban na wo se okope sika twitwiri die e de ye no ye be ma ankura nwumakuo no aba be ye na over time na aban tua ne nkakra said ye ba aban ho be hia no na aban ya tiri enyeska obetete mabunu ni maba 1 million na abef
ya adenti my own next person so thank you offer let's go
Yewra Muhammad Bawumia ensem
George thank you offer
so I say George you bet me about me manifesto
ya book ready say dey na the best
ensem me comparison I'm friend this idea me je correct sorry
odi ya to one say when more bright
now sister ya brand new Nsroma president. Sometimes some of the mantras which will be we are not joking in this.
Now brand new yes.
No. Mukala. Mutino. Thank you.
The issue of Mendi Bida Ntimoma Mensu Mbedi. We are not fighting for but Eric, for your information, Mr. and Mrs. Amaz Baba Bia Mobi Amicham. Was say I drink a crowd, don't person mutio.
Sa na obi a so be ha o baby o ma close me say access na mama ade na back for kasa na ya mute mu
sister ya
yes of
a vice president with no authority it baffles me. Vice presidential position
anything about for ballot paper no why na nanim that so
and make can ban
George
if say oman pena be di akire ehu hia kan ya kan ya mpaw kra so don't know you head of the police council meboa
constitutional
exactly and so say ehu hia kan ya mpaw there are so many things that he is the head the economic management team Obabe announced the players on the field and he said he had a solid team right now sister ya for you to say that you don't have authority I've heard him say several times especially during this campaign say me can say meye Ghana kai manye no moaji so maye me can say meye mobile money interoperability manye no moaji so yaye me can say mama krobia santia kokuma se mama na nko you say ye mane koye so where lies the fact that you don't have any authority and so yemma akwanya na beye and the last one that even pushed my nerves and say oye nyuma na wo ho ni nyina e be de no onya bia ye so oba be president ma dwimo samenti ase look we are being honest my sister ya I will narrow it down to the two manifestos now or more launch here no and then I will want viewers to also take the two manifestos and look at something that I'm about to say especially podcast science lecturers so be and economists so be sister ya I checked out the two manifestos. Now, in the first place, there's some quotes in this manifesto called bomb JB Dankwa. The quote MPP manifesto. What has JB Dankwa's quote has to do in it? Do you think say a Busuabi manifesto, a party manifesto? So
that's more kafan.
Yes.
One UGC quote no mo quote or say they are liberating or gathering energies for a property owning
yes, MPP for
the property owning
the quoting Nsroma and Kevin.
So I mean
Nsroma ni din be ye ha.
No, I'm just saying, won't say be mu nipa bi ono mo a obeye titiri.
Why
let's say Kofi Annan no mu quoting and
why that would have probably been better. Why only JB Dankwa?
I would have said
it don't ban can he. Luzi and can he.
Yes, you JB Dankwa.
I don't know JB Dankwa. I didn't want another Dankwa Kufu Ado na nka say ono nko the Ghana nyina ono nko pen na busu afo me sent that currency so and so we say amen no. Now the member
because almost na
manifestos my shemu so say
yes of fire.
I looked at the our your friend said what we inherited. Of course, about the 319 member committee and omodi way by 44 pages. The first 8 pages no Kasafa Dr. Bawumia on some few pictures here and there. Then what baffles me is what we inherited.
Yes, our record.
They used 13 good pages to talk about what they inherited, blaming the previous administration.
Of course.
I'm saying, hey, manifesto what they be catching idea obey. You are using the rest, a whooping 14 pages, to blame the previous administration and the mess you came to meet. Sister, yeah, to be very sincere and then to be fair to both of them. We call a friend is say MPP manifesto anymore. Table of content, no, a 14 points. And this is the analysis I want to make. 40-point table of content. In the political science lecturers and economists, the more sure will be encouraging me if I'm making a mistake. Our commitment to you, right? Just a moment, Kaseboa, must say naposo. Into your key point in our wireless to Wahana. Now say me tune it to me radio, now say a piece FM. Now me tell you now the naposo in a banana who say and carry water. I can tune to another station. Into naposo should be your key point. Now what we are? Our commitment to you, naposo 14, was to sustain and expand Ghana's rebounding economy. Yes, I am. Under which heading? Necessary way back. You must give a clear-cut heading. For instance, economy. Now what the aba sustain summaries to say the more sustain and expand Ghana's rebounding economy. It should be under economy. Oba create new jobs. The heading, in my opinion, should be jobs creation.
Now, who decide what kind in your opinion? Substance in the share now form or no share.
Papa, you see, sir, offer any novel and uncle for mutual books. When you look at the table of content, the topics should speak to what you are about to come and read, right? In order not to
sustain you go inside
it should be a subtopic under economy.
And the grammar for no say you brought for no bachelor will say a style no ne said the anchor.
Yes, I can say a style, but you see this style. No, you see this style, for instance.
And Ghana ni no or check your mummy no manifesto no I say or see obey den no. Brofo no person or kind ase and I said the yasheshe no no say hey we must share no fe pa o ana
sister so for instance there's no clear-cut heading of education.
Okay.
There's no clear-cut heading of how to fight corruption.
Okay.
There's no clear-cut heading in this 14 that make know.
All right.
There's no clear-cut heading of transportation.
All right.
The summary of the manifesto. There's no clear-cut heading of let's say
2 minutes.
Please, when you are talking I'm trying to next time when you
it's a summarized version.
I know it's a summary, but I'm saying
it's not a full manifesto.
But I'm saying your 14-point agenda, for instance, I haven't seen anything like transportation. I haven't seen a clear-cut to say agriculture. But when you go inside and you are reading, they are saying agribusiness. And I expect headings, cogent ones, like for instance, resetting the economy and creating prosperity for all. You must summarize it. What about job creation? And I want to say I'm making a mistake. Job creation. You must summarize it. Into you cost under 24-hour economy, you must summarize it. Then you come to transportation, transforming education, and also the same education, quality health care. For instance, almost say implement, there's a place on, almost say care for the elderly. It should be under health care. There's another one that speaks about, that should have been under health, but they have put it here. Something you would have done under health. So if you give me care for the elderly, you may want to say expand the leap or whatever it is, so that people for a lot of people to get. If you come to health, all that will be done has been summarized. Then you come to agriculture and agribusiness development. Things that has to be done has been summarized. But here, it is the summary. No one can say bad headings, and when you go through, I am telling you that if anybody who writes any Obia or a paid books can say, that is why it surprises me. That is why it surprises me in the sense 319 committee. Look at the presentation. I'm talking about the presentation and the headings, right? You don't have anything that tells us. For instance, in conclusion, if these two manifestos, or let me say even the
including Alan GTP plan,
Alan Chirabosom, Mahama, and Dr. Baumia. If these manifesto presentations were to be a movie premiere, right? That's what we can say a action movie na ye called premiere for any the individuals. Tell me whose manifesto and I say whose action movie would have failed, let's say the National Theatre.
Ashafo will tell
yes,
you. Thank you.
If no. If it is a comedy, whose manifesto would have failed the auditorium?
Thank you. Eric, you for the next 8 minutes. Thank you.
Before answer na meba Bawumia issues.
Meti afi we o time now.
Before answer na meba Alhaji Bawumia issues.
Okay. 10-17.
Minia crop ya. I was so take governance as say aban ene company bia yen hyehyɛ say brana be di dwuma ma ɔman no na sika bi e wo sanka etua ma wonne no e bia yen ntimi ntua obetete amfi se so a ye dia ba ne mu na e ka bo ma ye dwuma no agreement na ye de kofa Mary ba ya omudi atem so sika na so omo ba ya omo inflate cost na omo nim gu ase no ye ne omatam plant no part of it e de kwa Ashanti region no utie me nti se
what name can what say
nti se wonte ase ni wa you go and learn what you say port
and you are watching
on Ghana port
oh we dey see woni what
obi am to Ghana port they enter into agreement with the MPs and I'm saying only understanding of the issue so me chere no
nyabote o say sakata no nya no
okay nya wona make phone na make
no baby na sem na wo ka
na wonti ade ase aye nkyere
you don't mention my name again so
that o dey me enka ni my enka
say MPP4 in general you have to start learning na monte ne emase say aban ne MPS akwa apam say mo meye port expansion project maye na ye ho nso ye ho so say benye sika pudo ne di ni nyina ye na ye ne mo won hihye say kusi mfie ana afisi no nhihye na eto atwa enkyere say obi aton Ghana port so you should start learning enu bia na mo ye na Mary agumani mu ase no mo wi amatama kosi kuma ase no yeah yes, Ghana economy ye be rule 8 years and ye koye ye ko ne nim Ghana bobre say de edija mo Ghana fo nyina nim ena mo so mo ba bia matam Ghana ade akuduru ne obi anim economy na mo sim enya matwere ho 13 page e wo mo manifesto mo no ye ko ejamo debt to GDP of 55.6%. Ye jamo inflation rate of 15.4%. Budget deficit of 6.1%. Manufacturing sector negro depreciation was around 9%. Industry grew 4.3%. Growth equal 8.4%. But the me pese me chiro nani say enema ye dija omu nyina buffers ahodo ye kofa Tenfield ne san kofa baaye ye creative stabilization fund Ghana infrastructure fund ye ja omu sika putu anedem mo di se sika ni nyina wukuruma ene wo be ka kire se ye no ye nya ohwe University of Ghana Medical Center hospital kesia ye sisi ho covid baaye ho na ne ye di ni peko the bank hospital COVID by a hona ni edi nipa ko and then your manifesto while list say COVID no cry your achievements what you did at COVID na monya COVID-19
achievements say
yes achievement omo ye o COVID
obi amutawa san won hene Eric
yes and I make sure say even yare mpo na ba ya and na gusu tia yare no hoto no so your achievement
yes anya say won so ate wo boda
COVID buy na special audit report for COVID buy no okay no were you okay eni esika ye tam bi ko ma brofo se ye kwaji no no kraba ye krom ni kwakwa jima manu yare aba connection man ye small se kwoto aduro bra no ntwobo audit so na eche aduro no bo ene onam hotimi kogina court so kodi adanse eti atofo se enjeli no na ne cap ba what am I say? Yes. Yare aban hwebu anko obu ya faso. Connection man. Now you have the guts. What you can say we say you have performed better. Now you see Alhaji Bawumia de media maka. Me say onene running mate omo content creators. What they did now no ba ko no da no. Na we so nim de oka. Yekum nipa 8. Nipa 8. You are the head of the police council per the constitution of Ghana. Na ye busa okosa say emfia nwotwe mu ne yakoi. Nipa nwotwe na yekum omo no mampani besi na omo honwa wososo kra no nka ho hwe na saa asem na kosi san a wo gina na opoputi wo be ka kire say no kro nim ba bi adu na later wo be kwa ko follow up.
Oh, was it police ye hu adu?
Who is the head of the police council?
But also,
who is the head of the police council?
What is a question? Okay, so
you see such characters, such
transforming into a question for you. So you're head of police council. Does he see to the day-to-day running and administration of the police?
Wow. You being the head of a council, you have
I'm asking, daily administration of the service.
Interest, head of police. Yankasa subordinate to head of police council.
All right.
You come ni power train. Who jina how catch them say you don't have any powers. Wabra constitution na more that mandate. Confer the National Security Council. No? Is the vice president not part? Ghana Armed Forces Council is the vice president not part.
Okay.
You have such a character. Udi wechin so sign. You know why I'm using that language?
Why then?
You are such a character. Udi wechin was sign. Oni mampeni Akufo-Addo na number na adwimu was sign. Because adie bia ye papa bia yo no, de anye bia ye Akufo-Addo. Look at that person. Mampeni Akufo-Addo de wo ba.
President Nankasa ka say ni nyina
President Nankasa na ka kire ye say ono okofo oru bia be fe ne bawomia no de economics de wa ye obi anya bi okrum hada. Mebo a.
Oman.
Ya konama.
Oman
mu ha. Wo na de ba. Ha? Ye the economy. Wo ye de obetena so betimi host program ye de wa ba. Ye de ba na otwatro kan wo se an na ye den. Enye madwuma. Na ene sori kwae. And the CD, and as of yesterday, I hit 16 Ghana cedis. Dollar. O kasa na the 15.4. We are market no kromo buafu. Why do you talk? And you are telling us say nipa nwotwe na ye kuma omo no. Wo ne hwe ka fa ho you go and search. Obekwa kobusa. Na ono oye flag bearer no. Me ono ne busa obi oye vice president 170 questions no. Na sata na mi sata on take decision magana nyesa. Oko techiman sauta nesi ni keke akwala ma one question the way na obum nyina for alawa question you couldn't answer. So Alhaji Bawumia no yemfa ne saa me da saa na mahu no because time you person create content na Ghana for YouTube for ni nyesika man for because when who so sa ha no act
we a potential president your excellency and as say akran so advice your excellency can
say advice no ye no te ho kwa hwe ni mu ono na aka kire se ne so ne mfa so me bo me na me kan or say for not you see any problem you see Alhaji Bawumia or say vice president or any control but your bobo achievements ni bia to say the name in your opinion to your kan ni nyina on ye de enye on ye covid sika no on de ba into obo betwam to no levy ono on de ba obo betwam emission na wo de tie o so amena minyi bi ma so ya kan ni ade no esi form ekomo de mi yibi ma mi ni o si da do de so ame na so ame wi na ma yibi ama e wo forma na ben wa na say wo bi ti so na ben you brought those taxes when you are paying na ya okesi busa na simple question why na papa no presa na mza na de na ha papa o say Mr. President,
is it a case of akoko besa say nya kromafia na
o say
ni de na say akoko besa say
nya kromafia you yo ye
de say dia wu ne say o si o no
dabio ase onim de o ya nkasa won obi ase ye ma ne pressure say ye wi na o ye start number wo me behave nti na obi otimi di reggae say azonto we di packet I am ready o ye na Alhaji Bawumia na ya okese abusa o
7 8 minutes
o say oba obetwitwa taxes today you are there. And then they see you can say, na science even. Na mi twam na ochina mba adwuma be na me. Na yes presidency no be di ato mu nkwa na otwa. Look at him. That answer no na tell say.
But the answer no na be to actually.
Then relating.
Other na former president Mahama.
And na me say.
What
be Sami Bawumia question? What be Sami Alhaji Bawumia ho asem?
Ninja ma na moderate ya na.
What be Sami Alhaji Bawumia ho asem? Former president Mahama de so obeye ye tintim de agu yan kratem. Bawumia na so wa meet press na Mahama ho.
Baby,
press house wa meet you.
Na make one GC so say
press house wa meet you. Ye bisa questions bia na o kan fit paper so. Say otu apo so ye den. God na say be dia kubisa an question. Answer your easy question ato. Na o kan say we have done this. We have done this. We have done this. Planted. There's a lady. Me say, there's a lady.
Why you behaving like him said to say so he will take his time to note it down. George Busa unim God na say be dia question now but no him say God in there boy a party boy. Hana o de befa. Nti ho no start ya no kan resources na wo manifesto no.
ebiem there's a young lady obusa the questions of fundamentals no emre bi atwa ko now say fundamentals
I think for metro
yes exchange rate was around 4 cedis or 4.2 and then now fundamentals no so drew 16 no and also be can say na chama de kwa na hu de
oh the first year can I say it was true and it is true now
no my explanation
be truism
no my explanation what was the explanation all my explanation now or TBTC we have performed better now what therefore near the 16 the end better now buy alaji mama kan say mama alaji nya won na wasu economics wo kroma I have oh kasa don't be talking as if say you are the repository of knowledge and the yeme ya ne yodum fo no mu di na chi no money net na kokko mu muntu no for say oh comedy ne ya do so too much Ghana governance is serious business
Eric unim say wa power time
because me ba say you were interjecting
me I was interjecting na me ma question na me who say me jai said ya normal let me say be father program me ma no see for me ma 5 minutes so because wa 5 minutes
yeah me dey ma no see so wa 5 minutes already
wa fa
okay
wa fa
men try me dey ma no see for me ya me dey ma no see for me alaji bawunya the okojina ho nyina content no ko create ma social media sa man for be videos because baby o my nedru no you don't exempt yourself from the challenges e wo honso amose ma solve problem ni nyina e wo honso amose gise o lead na wa solve so we don't know where they are coming from but you should know say bone na mo de Ghana for them dey na mo di Ghana for mfie mo twin Ghanaians are going to punish you people yeah lastly we say lastly electoral commission yeah chair electoral commission yeah onim say na exhibition and then e be wie right
yes 1 week 18 ne one
yes jemensa ye kan asema ye sinipa ne time no enra me kotwa mu oni fie ni mu soldier for about tent and omo hye ho na police case yo nti ono oda but I am telling her say jibuma soldier ni kra be bo na ho ban exhibition onim de asi me region bono region ye were one polling station ya transfer nipa mako 1003 and alcohol you am na ye transfer no yes bono region my yes Sunyani West
NPB or TMB
so
I
have the documents on my phone and nothing I catch you say per the regulations in the CI a chese ansana you best start limited exhibition no I was say my copies of the register my political parties what you say yeah me betena my sister station and I'm there and say see enya voter register no copy operation besiege EC office na we are now a copy of the register so go
I'll come back to you Pacho yes say job 600 no eja to ho baby into fire service am obeying Parliament House around the Parliament environs you know mo yebese na mo ho ai ha na modro eho akwakoboa job 600 yesi ejatom Eric sisi at 10:30
yeah me ba yeah
for 5 minutes
me ba ehia me pa because until listening na register ni wa
na no kra no na kan pese mbusa o say enye mistakes bi senti no mo say yen kohwe nti mistake aba then the correct is oh
my party chief from polling station to regional say ye transfer ye wa absentees list e wo ho nti se nipa na wa ye transfer fi ho no se wa ye transfer fi obekọ na ne din ye den e wo sa list no
okay
sa polling station na ye kan obi fi kwapon ye de na bansu atre polling station onye transfer
kwapon ahafo
kwapon oko Haruna Edusi constituency a ene sana erugu ye de nkofo afiri hɔ kopusiga omonye transfer anopa ya omakoche
that ben so
embe obi wa pa west listen na ye de omaba me constituency Sunyani West na America no the whole Ghana na ye de omunyina bra begu so easy e two for tie ya ka kire say jemensa answer na
room for doubt say e be a mistake
be about so omo be kwa deliberate no say deliberate the CI per regulation 19 or so you ought to get political parties or interested parties registers before exhibition starts na ye new nyina reconcile na boa wejuma na wo ye no what you must say let me look for the law for you I'll get it say 3127 e didi juma sisi
okay
but I'll get everything for you here so oh person me kasa wie so amenya ama no
baby ye be koso ye be ba fire ana George so no fire
me ba CI 127 obetimi akan regulation 22 kan regulation 19 na kan ho exhibition
me kan hwe me pa hwe
it ultimately e was so my copies niema we nyina ye raise ya so mfie ya a day nipa 1,000 it make one polling station where transfer call. I have evidence on my phone. This is my region. From region.
Sunyani West. Or say Eric is lying. Then you can read it. Or say he's in the constituency.
Let me put a document. Let me put a document. So me dem anusi for me. Yeah, me dem anusi for me.
You've been speaking for the past 20 minutes.
Yeah, my electoral commissioner. These are the very things I say. Careful. Then to the peace council. Yeah,
don't
the peace
start another one. Fire, let's go.
These are the things the commission need.
Fire, 5 minutes. George Subeye kom now we shall see Okasa Bruso. There be 20 minutes. There be 20 minutes.
Asa ukuro ni ninu nti we ana abo mi buga.
Who dey dem be bia mo kama break kakra. Yeko. 5 minutes. Timekeeper George Ray.
Eric, the new topic about electoral commission.
Oh,
I know of a lot of vote that has been transferred from the Yawaso West Wogon to Central Region.
Yes.
Yes. And I know the minimum MP no. I transfer mainly oppositions to Central Region. Now
debut. Then
how is this possible?
MP Koko transfer will be vote.
I'm telling you, I'll do this for you. Transfer your vote.
How? Oh, yeah, saying.
I mean,
they coerce them to transfer it in the pretense of saying, Mayor will say, I'm telling you, when we finish,
who are the them?
They know the opposition voters. They know them.
Wait,
when I finish,
pronounce not those they them know your wine.
MPB I mean no.
Okay. MP nim wine onim electorate to send me.
Yes.
No, I catch him say yeah. Fawaba no ko Central Region.
Yes.
In the no say oh him me ba me person me tia because say MP no ne me ya kasa ya
wonim say wonim say we CPP ni
and I be Fawaba no ko Central Region na mayor oden
maybe me do be call brochi and I'm telling you think I'm joking
na ya anso ate ase na ya asima ko easy ho na ya ko transfer
they help them
sanu ya den ko bo easy so bo
fine but I'm saying say they help them to do this transfer the easy should be aware.
No, you don't get it. Say
ya
enyi odwen man ho 18 years and wako so oni obi aye ne nhyehyeye wo dem a easy nim maba easy me pese me transfer me vote me tumi di nhyehyeye na ye de vote transfer ni mu pepepe eni a transfer ma me a ehim pese me hu ba bia easy fault ne wono na say ye nya omo a ye tumi ebusi wo
the greater part of it no easy is even in connivance. And you look at also the numbers I free particular constituency
because untie easy for nothing connivance no way.
Me see in some cases the EC is also in connivance
and I make us say untie wo ma no asem ti wo ye den cast wo ma ka
ya tie o ma no asem abre and so we should be wary of those transfer na air caution now we no free wa another topic I best is here, which is also equally important to mention. What's the job 600? Them.
Yeah, breaking news.
Yes, I pray say on me.
I don't know me no say. Ah, mo dey assignment. Mo be careful. Eric Amazere so George so material so.
I pray say first of all the connect you I'll meet me adum. I also pray say be a janento.
Okay, no mu ye no.
Enter ground floor. Now was so one there any because
yes, I was sure very serious.
Almost more resources fire service no to the greatest anti omondum no.
Okay.
Now sister
we a minority side
really okay nti abusia for dia mu hwe parliament house office na mra hwe 14 odi djuma no yo 600 said their friend no sisi a de ekoso wo ho ni yesi eja edem na nyame adomo matumi ayi nipa wo mu nyina pie ti adwumanfo ni nyina de omo yi omo pie a dumjafo no de ani bre ene ahoden ahokeka ehwe se obetumi adumja no
last no ka lift mo
yanzo kra
lift the other pay sister
ya kra so I'm so bi na boy Ahmed Ibrahim na ene ko nti obi kan e ho na obo aye ene ye diko shi aketi ha mo
so say the para na me ni on abo yakao sister to be very honest with you sir job 600 na abeto mu na me kan no
thank you timekeeper
minister of roads Owura Asenso Boachi oba office ni putupru and you see what the app be about minimum so what download the bia sister say ye report a kwanya enye wo ye important and as a potholes hey but you who samantia sister ya a kwanya atitia pansampa it doesn't befit a security installation any parliament a kwanya a fee liberation runabout they call a parliament in ho they call first stadium achi where ministries a kwanya nye minister wo hu ye we no free ha wo fi monim ha na wo be hete achimota overhead na so wo sa traffic wo hu tokura da ho cars ba gise wo twen na yakọ
anti traffic
in minister won fa hoda. You want us to report potholes.
Hono de no crepa enu ye papa ye nim he ya. E na afen so se ufie no ane so be join ya. Enu so fu amena. Ti ji so mu to mu gwanti omo fie no ane so
be said they haven't seen it. Look, there's omoye road yibi wo Farm Junction runabout, runabout. And which industrial just about a week ago. E be by no more strong pavement blocks and as you see omode fele hono nti womonye the same thing at the intersections
and
same we see a report with app so data board and then
accurate time keeper say why it says accurate show ho
about 39
and 38 oboa.
Oh, 38. Yeah. This summary version of your manifesto, yeah. It's say you G and you my pie baby ye did. Who read it from page 6
of every time no.
Yeah, who read it from page 6 yeah accounting for Niema ya baby yo kroma. The kind you see a create 2.3 million jobs since you take Abanuano from 2017 to date. These are verifiable jobs you're creating. Yeah, you see unemployment rate. Your Timmy at the about average 3% between 2017 and 2019. Yet so at the Abanuano now unemployment rate near 5%.
Abanya.
Oh yeah, me that's it. Yeah, they are not to change. Yetimi a keep public sector workers at Chomoka, even in the midst of pandemic. COVID by me Metro Mass. Not a single staff of Metro Mass was laid off because of COVID. Yeah, what the Enoto and China since 1992, Yetimi Abua I expanded railway lines. Ewo Kruma. Okay. Enoda China, rural telephony. Yeba na sites do okroma na 78 and the yetimi moving from 78 to 1008 sites rural telephony odi ano kwoto nchen I am accounting for eniema yeba ya odi obi ntimi bia so ntro later no yeba hanka ya odi ano to nchen ya constructing more public libraries esina ban bia yeba na libraries do okroma na 61 in 2017 ABC 2023, you are constructing 115. You are constructing more fish landing sites. Esene Abambia since 1992. Azim, Diskov, Mori, Mumford, Winneba, Senya Breku, Gomuafete, Teshi, Osu, Ekunfi, and Mfansemai. These are fishing landing sites. I are way by yet me modernizing. There was a time on your show, Senya we said now okay, one of the despite group no more bar banya baso ewo adwuma ayewo Elmina fishing port adwuma abana ayewo ho ya odi ano to nchen ya constructing 2 major fishing harbors ewo Elmina and Jamestown enkrahaya. We are telling you what we are accounting for.
You are telling us what you have done.
We are accounting. We dig down afoni. Eti Ghana for ma yetumi ye chrom ba bia ye be fa akonwa no tumi no de man ye de akonwa na ye ene ne ye pese ye to aso. It allow me to do my thing. Wo de wunya wo time we ye me de ya wo de eno to nchen a ye ba ye ya boa atimi I expand ye ajanabia public facilities because eno so ye very important. Yes we
Ghana first toilet project na go
AstroTurf. Ne wo krom a ye ba beto so na ye miensa and MPP in less than 8 years. Yetimi increasing from 3 to 150 and still counting. Astroturf. What the Enokoto Nchenya ya? Housing units in Kwa for Ghana Police Service alone. More 1,008 housing units. Unprecedented. Training schools and the training fire service for na bakope and ye di menu aka ho amana ye miensa ya MPP ba ye teacher for chirade a teacher for chirade from 2011 omo chirade 3 years aban the policy bi ba ya na friend 3-month pay policy na enokura no wawie no e ka na omo de teacher for ye ba ye from 2011 to date ya clear all outstanding arrests ya clear free woman teacher for ekomadwom ya wo de enokoto nchen ya Enkania na Ghana for that doom so for 8 years no and MPP aban ba no for 4 years no and MPP aban ba ya man kania ni so even in the midst of global economic difficulties yeah teacher and nurses training allowances and NDC for ba ye esa timodeni adwumboni omutwem no ye ba ye timi arrestore yeah by your scholarships, access to scholarships, your team are increasing by 70%, and then you're decentralizing the process. Emagan and near Konyabia, Emotimi access scholarship. And Nuntin and Nano, about Frana, Unya 8 A's and no adults.
Of time,
oh, no, adults, and then Yamiada Romason say I expanded scholarship I Nintino to 70%, and about Frano or you can Oceania or graduating. Yeah, okay. Yeah, increase your expenditure on LEAP from 49 million to 423 because okay, LEAP beneficiary scan omunya. You did that count because you can sacrifice. And Sana Rose. Yeah, more than 12,000 kilometers of roads as against NDC there 4,000.
Thank you.
Clearly, no. Clearly, about in every sector we have.
George Krobia Asante, Deputy Communications Officer, Emma NPP. Okay, Deputy Communications Director, and Yao Asane Tano, political analyst. Eric J, Deputy Communications Officer, Bono, Emma NDC, and Pay Damwase. Pacho meda zovuga se ewatadie ya opa mami na makamfo amount enti friend 0244 155 na koje watadie enwine so ye Z Nails and Beauty and answer the hair mama friend 055 3837 yeda asese ojibre ene etinaye na yakoso asrese fire for no say mobile for reinforcement na monko boana eja ato job 600 ni mu no ontumi enum no midin de mame yakona mayeda ase